Hi everyone, this is Ariba Zaib and welcome to another episode of Coffee with the CEO. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
I'm very well, Ariba. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nassir Kasuri. I'm one of the directors of the Beaconhouse school system. I also have a renewable energy company called Beacon Energy Limited. And yeah, so my main areas are education and renewable energy.
That's perfect. So as today's theme is business trust for growth.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that?
I mean, trust is an integral part of business, really, isn't it? I mean, some of the conversations I was hearing today were about, about building trust in the international Pakistani diaspora to get them to invest more in Pakistan. I think that's very, very important.
That's very important.
I think, in the last, couple of years at least, there has been a trust deficit between, not just the Pakistani diaspora, but also Pakistanis in Pakistan and their belief and faith in the future of the country. But it's my hope now that with the economy stabilizing, with a lot of good news now coming out, interest rates going down, inflation going down, the exchange rate stabilizing, that hopefully in the next few years we'll start to see a reversal in that, and hopefully our diaspora will start investing back in the country, and people will stop leaving the country also. So I'm very hopeful for the future.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
So as a business CEO, a leader, so how would you define it? How would you define the word leadership?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that come into leadership. It's difficult to put it into a sentence, but I always believe that a leader is someone who empowers other people to achieve their own aspirations. If you want to, you can't really be a successful leader unless your team is motivated, and your team is not going to be motivated unless you have a leadership style that allows them also to meet their individual goals and aspirations. You as a leader are also trying to achieve certain objectives, but at the end of the day, your team also has certain needs, desires, and growth objectives of their own. So you always have to keep that in mind. So just make sure that whatever you're doing, your objectives and your team's objectives are aligned. And in helping you achieve your objectives, they also are self-actualizing and meeting their own growth objectives.
Exactly.
I think that's a very important element. Lead with respect, lead with dignity. Be a leader that raises other people up. If you raise other people up, eventually they will support you and allow you to achieve your own dreams. So I think that's very, very important.
That for surely is. According to you, basically, what are the three most important competencies of a leader?
I think, but there's quite a few. But I mean, grit, determination, time management, and empathy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And any difficult decisions you've made so far in your journey?
I mean, leadership is filled with difficult decisions. I'm not sure if I can name just one. Whenever you're making a decision, you're never sure whether it's going to be the right decision or the wrong decision. But I think the important thing is to see a decision through, see it out till the end, deal with the consequences. Even a decision you've made which may appear to be not the right decision can often end up being the right decision if you stick with it and see it through. Difficult decisions are made every day, all the time. We run schools. We have to deal with student discipline issues, staff discipline issues, and sometimes we have to make tough calls in the interest of the school community.
Yeah.
So it happens all the time, really.
I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you know, Pakistan has been lacking job opportunities. How do you think we can overcome them?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Pakistan has been lacking job opportunities.
Lacking job opportunities, yeah. I mean, I think that we need to. Well, we need to also encourage entrepreneurship. That's something which, we're doing quite a bit of in Beaconhouse.
Yeah.
We launched something called Spark Tank, where we actually support our students who have good ideas. We provide them funding, encourage them to set up businesses. So, we need to definitely encourage, entrepreneurship. We have a very young population. I think there are multiple reasons for that. Again, because there are not enough jobs available. So I think we need a lot of young people to start their own businesses and employ themselves, and then also employ other people. So I really believe that, as private organizations and educators, we're investing a lot in entrepreneurship education. But I think, and so is the government. You have various incubation programs which are supported by the government. So I think that the government needs to pay a lot of attention to encouraging entrepreneurship. Then I think the
job opportunities will be created when
job opportunities will be created. Then I think another interesting opportunity that's come up is in terms of the informal employment sector. And what I mean is all these freelancers who are now independently employed, and doing freelance work online. So I think technology has opened up a lot of opportunities. So again, I think the government needs to institute policies which encourage freelancing. I know that they're doing that. Pakistan is, in fact, has one of the largest freelance communities in the whole world. So, make sure that quality technology is available, so that even if jobs are not available in the organized corporate sector, you don't need to be in that sector. You can be a freelancer and make a lot of money. So tech and the internet needs to be stable, which is something we've been having a few issues with recently. And policies should be in place which encourage people to freelance, and when they freelance, to bring their money into Pakistan. A lot of people who do freelancing are reluctant to bring their money into Pakistan because they can't, open dollar accounts, keep money in dollars. They can't remit easily. So, have policies in place which encourage people to bring their earnings into Pakistan, so that it actually supports the Pakistani economy. But I mean, to put things into perspective, the Pakistan software export, which includes software software companies and freelancers, has seen 36% growth in the last year as compared to a global average of 11%. So some good things are happening. I think we need to encourage that sector as well.
We should.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're already running an academic sector, and you're doing the project for like renewable energies, so what would you like to say for the youth? Like anything you want to motivate the youth?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, again, look at entrepreneurship and look at upcoming industries. I think Pakistan, I know that there are many challenges here, but I think there's a great opportunity to live in Pakistan and potentially, earn in hard currency, foreign currency, and support the country's economy as well. Luckily Pakistan, if you're earning in dollars, Pakistan is one of the cheapest countries in the world to live. So I would like to encourage young people to maybe stay in Pakistan. I know sometimes people get disillusioned, a lot of people have left. I would encourage them to stay in Pakistan. Take the opportunities that you have here. You have a low cost of life, you're near your family, it's your own culture.
I have that experience. Like I've lived in Chicago for a really long time, and now I'm like back in Pakistan because I missed it, and I know what opportunities it provides.
Well, exactly, and look, I mean, a lot of times what ends up happening is you end up going to the US or Europe somewhere, and you end up getting a job where you can work from home. So what's the point of paying US rent and working from home when you can just work from home in Pakistan? So take advantage of some of those opportunities, plus look at some of the upcoming sectors. Renewable energy is an upcoming sector. Pakistan, again, in terms of solar panel imports, is one of the leading countries in the world. I think we imported something like 13 gigawatts of solar in just the first 6 months of this year. So actually the solar industry is booming in Pakistan. So renewable energy, environmental ESG, which is environmental social governance, environmental sustainability governance is a major upcoming area. You can educate yourself in those areas. Cybersecurity, artificial intelligence. So educate yourself in upcoming areas. There are a lot of jobs that will be available in Pakistan, but these are also jobs which will allow you to work from home quite often.
Exactly.
So you can stay in Pakistan and do these sort of jobs online while being near your own community. So that's my advice.
Thank you so much. It was like great having a word with you.
Yeah, it's great talking to you also. And I'm glad you're back in Pakistan.
Yeah, I am. I'm happy here.